Welcome to the Edith C. Blum Institute, where today we will be exploring the jazz program at Bard College. There are numerous jazz courses accessible through Bard College, including a jazz vocal ensemble, the Sun Ra Ensemble, the Electric Acoustic Funk Ensemble, jazz standards ensembles, and many more. Today, we're going to hear from some jazz students and faculty about their experiences at Bard.
What's your favorite tune to play?
It changes all the time. The Bud Powell tune, Un Poco Loco.
We're playing Moment's Notice in John's class, and that's really fun.
Ponta Giarea, and that one's really cool.
I really enjoy playing Black Orpheus.
Either a ballad, My One and Only Love, or I really do like God Bless the Child.
What's one experience you've had at Bard that's gotten you excited about jazz?
That's gotten me excited about jazz. Taken Angelica's telepathic connection class, which was a very a very fun and good experience that kind of introduced me a little more to really being in tune with the players, which I feel like is not necessarily unique specifically to jazz as a style, but is a very big hallmark of the style of being connected and present with your fellow players. And I feel like that class really introduced me to that at a new level of playing, which was definitely got me excited about the genre in a large way.
Just all the different opportunities there are to play. You really can't learn jazz without playing. And I think it's just because the music community is so tight-knit here, and it's really easy to kind of, get into a pipeline of knowing everyone and getting to know everyone, that it's very easy to find people to play with.
I think the most exciting thing for me is being able to perform. I really like that my professors help me and encourage me to get gigs off campus, and I'm able to do that, so I'm not just performing for friends and family if they come, or professors, but actual people who don't know me and who then can contact me after and be like, we want to see more of you, and I'm like, yes. So
What's something that surprised you about the jazz program here?
I guess what surprised me is the openness to include conservatory students. That's something that surprised me, and something I'm greatly appreciative of, because it's something I've had the ability to take advantage of.
I think something that's very unique to the Bard Jazz department is it's really boundary pushing. It's you have the conservative aspects of jazz obviously imbued within the program, but then there is always this push for more and what's next, what comes after that, and I think that's because all of the professors are professional gigging musicians. It's really, I don't know, pretty unique.
How niche the classes are. I was I was expecting kind of maybe more of a straightforward path in the beginning at least, but the fact that I started with such a specific ensemble, spontaneous ensemble, my first year, we were learning about very specific topics and working with very specific techniques, and I was working my hands in ways that I had never before, and I think that was a perfect sign that this is where I was supposed to be to learn in kind of a well-rounded way.
How much do you practice every week?
Oh my gosh. You guys take up all my time. I try to touch the piano every day. Sometimes it might be for half an hour. The weekends is when I'm doing a 4 or 5 hour practice session.
How many hours a week do I practice? It really depends on the week, but in general, 2 or 3 hours a day.
Or at least a couple hours per day.
So 14 hours a week.
For 2 hours every day, I would say.
For like at least 2 hours every day, and
For at least an hour a day.
Have you introduced yourself?
I'm Angelica Sanchez. I'm an associate professor of music here at Bard College. I'm a jazz pianist and a composer and a mother.
My name is John Esposito, full-time professor here at Bard. I teach a bunch of different classes, from intro classes to advanced classes.
What do you think is unique about the Bard Jazz program?
So many things. For one, we're a very expansive program. We appreciate students making music in all kinds of ways, and we accommodate that. At the same time, we're giving students a foundation in jazz. You know, that we're teaching them jazz foundations as a Black American art form, but we're also showing them where jazz has gone, because it's very expansive, right? Everyone in the jazz faculty are also performing artists, and we have a very great mix of men and women, and that's something unique. You go to other schools and there aren't many women teaching. There might be one or two. Here we have 6 or 7, I believe, right? So that's kind of unique. Right?
What's unique about it? It's forward-looking while also providing a foundation in tradition of jazz as being African American improvised music. But at the same time, it's not stuck in the music being a kind of classical music in the worst sense of what that word implies, frozen in time.
If you had the chance to play with any musician alive or dead, who would it be?
Mongo Santamaria would be dope.
Marcus Roberts, who was here for a short time.
Elvin Jones, probably.
I think Roland Kirk and I would have fun. I think that would be fun.
Nina Simone, because she's awesome.
I would love to play the bass guitar in Al Green's band.
Ed Blackwell.
Ed Black.
Ed Blackwell. He's a drummer. There's a long list of people I would like to play with. He's no longer with us, and I kind of missed him when I got to New York. He was already gone. He's one of the main ones I would really like to have played with. I also wish I had played with Jack DeJohnette. I met him once. You know, I didn't get a chance to play with him or get to know him better. So, it's always drummers. Drummers. I've gotten to play with a lot of great drummers and a lot of great bass players already, but those are the two that stick out, and I'm like, oh, I wish I would have.
Thank you for watching. If you want to learn more about the jazz program at Bard College, please visit us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at Bard_Jazz. And if you want to donate to the program, please visit the link in the description. Thank you for your continued support.